Hi everybody, it's Carol and I'm back with a little play. I am going to, this is my glue book and it's just an old coloring book, and I glue pages in here of all different, I have book pages and floral pages and music papers, and I use it for ephemera for journals. So I have a few pages done in this book, and I thought I'd do a little bit more and show you guys some of the pages or some of the play that I'm gonna do right now. Okay, let's get some. So I have my air on right now because today is another pretty warm day, and unfortunately I'm sitting underneath the fan, the air conditioning fan, and it is pretty loud, so I hope it's not disturbing. My glue's having a hard time coming out. Oops. I'm going to cut these papers a little bit bigger. Let's get that up there. Okay, here's a... And around the edges I try to use my straight pieces because then that will help where I don't have to cut the pages, and the book is neater on the inside. Otherwise I have all this wonky stuff hanging out of the coloring book. Try to get this white edging off. Yeah, so I use this for making ephemera. Cut them in journaling cards or journaling tucks. Put that over there. I have some book pages. Now these book pages I'm using are from very antique book, so I have to be careful with it because the pages literally just crumple right off. But I love using them, so I have to make sure I glue them pretty good. Oh boy. Okay. So I hope everyone's doing good today. Today is Sunday. It's a beautiful day. It's going to be very warm again here in Pennsylvania. I believe in the 90s. But it's actually humid too, so that makes it unpleasant. Some people like the humidity, but I'm one that does not. So after I cover pages with these different papers, and then I'll stick on some pretty bits and pieces of florals or mushrooms or some kind of botanical. Stick this one over here. I have my little Stella sitting on my lap, so it's making it a little challenging for me to do this, but yeah, she'll be 5 years old in June, and she just follows me around the house all day long, especially if I sit down to craft. She's either by my feet or on a chair next to me or on my lap. Okay, this is one page down. Let me get some more little flowers. These hair flowers are from Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah, and she has really pretty ephemera. I love working with the floral pieces or the mushrooms. Okay, where are my mushrooms? I don't know if I have any over here. And you know, when you stick them down on the page, sometimes it doesn't make sense, but when you cut them out, boy, they really do make sense then, and it just all comes together. I could stick this mushroom down over there. Yeah, just having another play today with these books. Okay, I'm gonna go to another page. This looks like a hippie coloring book. And I have all my papers all ripped and cut. I just tore them off. You can do this using small pieces of whatever you're going to glue down, whether it's the book pages or music papers or just pictures. You can do, make them smaller sheets or large. And I started off using the smaller, but I do like the larger ones because then when you put the ephemera over it, the floral or the mushrooms, it looks so pretty. Okay, we'll get this down here. me bring some papers out here. I especially like using the music papers. This looks like word search papers. Okay, where are my music papers? I know I have some here. Okay, Stella just left my lap and now she's on the chair next to me. She'll just be moving all over the place. Okay, let's see. Take that straight edge off. Whoops. I just wanted to get some of this work done so that I can make some ephemera, journaling cards or tucks for different journals, because I have a couple of journals that are just made. There's really nothing in them. They're just the coffee dyed papers and whatnot, whatever's made in the journal, but there's no decorating on the inside. So I want to get that done. So if I just make a lot of these ephemera pieces, then I can just decide what goes where in what book. Just kind of figure that out. Would you, little butterfly? And this goes pretty quickly. These coloring sheets. Whoops. Okay, now we'll put something over here. Oh, here's a pretty butterfly. Put him up there. Let's get some color on this bottom half over here. Well, I already have a butterfly up there, so put my blue mushrooms up here. And then of course when I cut them out, you know, there'll be more decorating for those. Let me move this off here. Oh, look at the pretty guitars. Okay, let me get this corner piece in here. Looks like a receipt, a vintage receipt from something. Okay, let's see what else I have here. Here's some small book pages. Looks like a dictionary. Just stick that on there. Here's more of that receipt. I'm gonna stick that right there, the corner pieces. And actually I don't have to cut off or rip off the edges, because if there's edges you can always cover them up with the floral pieces or any other ephemera that you're using. Okay, let's get some of. You know what I found out when you're ripping the pages, you know how you get, like if you just rip it like that, well, it's not happening there, but sometimes you get the white part where it ripped off. If you rip it and then hold one end and pull it, I never get the the white from when you rip the pages, and the way the paper goes, you get one side is going to be with the white edges. If you hold one side down and then rip it with your other hand, I don't know why, but it never seems to leave the white edges. stick this here. Put it right there in that spot. Oh, my fingers are so sticky from this glue. But actually I'm very messy when I craft. I don't know why, but I always end up with glue all over me. Okay, let me look for some of my mushrooms. I want my colorful mushrooms, but I think they're in my other bin. And boy, I'll tell you, I have so many bins of different pieces of this and that. Look how pretty, I love my mushrooms. This piece is coming up. Let's reinforce that. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna do. I did the 3 of them. No, I didn't do that. 1, 2, 3. I might have a few more. And then I'll have a whole book filled with different ephemera pieces that I can, after I cut out. And then I can get those books started, the journals, and decorate these up. Okay, well, thank you for joining me today. This was a quick video, and I don't know when I'll be back again to finish this. Let's see, I only have maybe 6 more pages. So, until next time, you have a good day, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.